This upcoming weekend, we got Gervonta, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, which should be a rather interesting, entertaining fight. I did my prediction on it already. I said I got Tank Davis losing. I said I got Ryan Garcia winning on the cards for some weird reason. But here's the thing. There were some other things that I was thinking about that fight. What may happen in that fight. Um, I could be all the way wrong, but hey, listen, I'm putting money on Ryan and I'm putting money on Tank. So I'm gonna try to cover my bases with this one, but check it. Anything can happen, and these are things that I think could possibly that I think will happen in this fight. Tank Davis starts off slow. He's kind of similar to Terrence Crawford almost, where he gotta fill you out and analyze and kind of like poke and prod at you to see any weaknesses, any flaws. See how he can best get in your head. Stuff like that. I think early on in the fight, like Ryan Garcia going really rack up a lot of points. Here's the thing: he can also hurt Tank during that time that he tries to like Tank is in his fill out phase. That's when Ryan Garcia is gonna really be kind of aggressive towards Tank. It will remain to be seen if he's going to be recklessly aggressive or is he going to be more cautious with his aggression. Because Ryan Garcia, he tends to get a lot when he throws his punches and bunches. He can get reckless, leave himself open. Won't be a good thing to do against Tank Davis. So the thing is with that, it'll come down to if he hurts Tank during this period of Tank starting off slow. That's a possibility that can happen, and then this will be the first time you ever see Tank really hurt in the ring or possibly get knocked down in this fight. That's a possibility that could possibly happen in the early stages of this fight. And later on, Tank will start picking up. If he can't hurt Tank early on in the fight, then we got a real scrap on our hands. If Tank throw everything that he got plus the kitchen sink at Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia doesn't get hurt, or even if he gets dropped, it's a possibility he can get dropped in this fight and get right back up too. I think you might see multiple knockdowns in this fight as well. I think you might see Tank get knocked down in this fight at some point for the first time in his career, and you're gonna see Ryan potentially get knocked down for the second time in his career. And if both these dudes can take each other's power, you're gonna have a bang out, a firefight in this ring. You know what I mean? And to the cards. And then I see probably this is why I say Ryan probably went on by decision. But if Tank can't take his power, I got a knockout. If Ryan can't take Tank's power, knockout. It's just one of those fights that's kind of unpredictable. It's hard to kind of like predict it. People are saying Ryan is flawed. He doesn't stand a chance. It's not true. It's not true. And it's funny because they talk about Ryan Garcia has no defense, yet Tank is always the one I always see lumped up in his fights, knotted up. Tank's defense is a little suspect and it is a little spotty. Ryan Garcia, while his defense might look awkward, looks a little odd because he pulls straight back. That's his like signature part of his defense, pulling straight back, kind of like getting away, like pushing his arms out to get you away from him almost. But it's been working for him, and it seems like it might work for him against shorter fighters. Doesn't really work as well against like taller fighters, but I think, or like I said, to sum it up, early on in this fight, Ryan gonna probably put a lot of leather on Tank because if other fighters with less power was doing the same thing, like Leo Santa Cruz was doing it, Hector Garcia was doing it. Hell, you can even argue Yoriokas Gamboa was giving him some leather, but to no avail. And even Isaac Cruz, he was landing some leather, but I saw his face the worst when he fought Leo Santa Cruz, which was kind of interesting. A lighter, a fighter he pulled up from 100 and what Leo was at 130, 126, pulled him up in weight to fight him. But nonetheless, this is going to be a good fight. Very unpredictable fight. That's why I think it's smart for people don't lean one way or the other. I would put some money on both these dudes, man, because you don't know what could possibly happen. Uh, I also another thing, like I said, Tank. If Ryan gets reckless with those punches when he's early on in his fight and Tank clip him, he could possibly knock Ryan Garcia out that way too. So that's another possibility. Or Ryan could possibly knock Tank out, hit him with something he don't see, a left to the body, or something that can knock his equilibrium off. I seen Ryan Garcia do that to other fighters. So don't tell me it can't happen to Tank when I seen him do it. I seen Tank get hit all the time. Tank gets hit. So you telling me Ryan Garcia can't do that to Tank? He absolutely can. So this is gonna make for a good fight. Just wanted to touch bases on that a little bit more. Hope y'all enjoyed. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. Peace out.